When did the pick-me kid finally get exposed? There was this guy Logan at our school who built his entire personality around being brutally honest and telling people what they need to hear. He'd constantly say things like, "I'm just keeping it real," and "someone has to give you the truth," after absolutely destroying someone's confidence. Logan would walk up to girls in the hallway and critique their appearance out of nowhere. "Your makeup looks cakey today, just trying to help," he'd say with this fake concerned voice. When they got upset, he'd act shocked like they were being unreasonable. "I'm just trying to help you improve yourself. Most guys are too scared to give you honest feedback, but I actually care." He did this to literally everyone. Told overweight kids they needed to hit the gym for their own health. Criticized people's clothes, their grades, their social skills, their hobbies. Always under this disguise of being helpful and looking out for everyone's best interests. The worst part was that teachers actually thought he was mature and insightful. He'd frame all his insults as constructive criticism during class discussions. When someone would give a presentation, Logan would raise his hand afterward and just tear them apart. But he'd use fancy language like, "I think there's room for improvement in your delivery," or "perhaps you could work on your research methodology." Other students started avoiding him completely, but Logan just said, "People can't handle the truth," and acted like he was some misunderstood genius surrounded by sensitive losers. This went on for literally 3 years. Logan had convinced himself and half the faculty that he was this wise truth teller who was just trying to make everyone better people. He'd even post on social media about how he was helping his classmates grow and how real friends tell you hard truths. The turning point came during our senior class presentation week. Every student had to give a 15-minute presentation on their capstone project. Logan had been absolutely roasting everyone's projects all week, making snide comments about their research quality, their slide design, their speaking abilities, everything. He'd sit in the back row with this smug expression, taking notes so he could give his helpful feedback afterward. Kids were genuinely nervous to present because they knew Logan was going to humiliate them in front of the whole class. Then it was finally Logan's turn to present. He got up there completely confident, adjusting his tie and clearing his throat like he was about to deliver some groundbreaking research. He'd been talking all week about how his presentation was going to show everyone how it's really done. His presentation was an absolute disaster. The slides were a complete mess with Comic Sans font and clip art from 2005. His research was full of actual errors that anyone could have caught with a basic Google search. He kept saying every other word and completely lost his train of thought multiple times. It was genuinely one of the worst presentations any of us had ever seen. When he finished, there was this awkward silence. Then Liam, this quiet kid who Logan had been particularly brutal to all semester, slowly raised his hand. "Logan," Liam said in the most polite voice, "I hope you don't mind, but I'm just going to be brutally honest here because I think you can handle the truth." The entire classroom went dead silent. You could feel the tension. Liam continued, "That was honestly the worst presentation I've ever seen in my life. Your research was completely wrong. Your slides looked like they were made by a middle schooler, and your delivery was painful to watch. But I'm just trying to help you improve yourself. Most people are too scared to give you honest feedback, but I actually care about your growth." The entire class erupted in laughter. Logan's face went bright red as Liam kept going, using every single phrase that Logan had used to torture other students for years. "I think there's room for improvement in literally every aspect of your presentation. Perhaps you could work on basic fact-checking next time. Someone has to tell you the truth, right?" That's when everyone realized Logan could dish it out, but absolutely could not take it. He completely broke down and actually started crying in front of everyone. All his brutal honesty disappeared the moment someone turned it back on him.